the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
But for able baby say vindication lies in the womb of time. But this kind of vindication there, abantem, pa. UK aban hremua. This is about the third debt restructuring agreement. Ya omone Finance Minister Dr. Sh0cks force and the third in just 7 to 8 months. The third debt restructuring agreement. This is the same Finance Minister Onyaku Kudru Kasetia, former Finance Minister. Ofori Atta say bibio bianenye. But this is the third time ya omo akolo on the United Kingdom for debt restructuring agreement. Abanda dano eshasi. Now remember this story in full so. Now me can be say vindication lies in the womb of time. Yenya abanya it's sorry jina ye didi His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia atem wo man yi mu say. Ensem a wo kan de fa Ghana card ho na nye no kre. Enei ya yira kuku. Akotra TV so. Aka kire Ghana fo nyina say indeed the Ghana card has an electronic chip embedded in it that qualifies it to become an electronic passport. Yaira Koku, Sakachila Ghana for say, there is also another electronic chip embedded in the Ghana card. Omobe activate Amanababe e-wallet. Ya Ghana card no be to me active as an e-switch, or it can also act as an ATM card. Ya ube to me transfer funds from your bank account directly onto your Ghana card. These same people, ya na omuni any idea whatsoever on the kind of knowledgeable impactor na Ghana card betumi aya na His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kamwasa. These are the same people. These are the same people. Ye criticize His Excellency na Nana Akufo-Addo aban say wa probosia ye hu de this guy. Ene as of July 2025, the records are there for anyone to cross-check. Oko Bank of Ghana website, Oko Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Omo review policy. As at July 2025, as at July 2025, domestically, issued to Ghana, yen did domestically from 326.8 million Ghana cedis to 639.8 million Ghana cedis domestically. And nay, as according to the Finance Ministry, Ghana yanka total debt are increased by over $15 billion in just 7 months. This is the same people. These same people openly criticize Finance Minister then, Ofori Atta, on the debt restructuring activity, and they want to benefit from it. Now, according to the United Kingdom, Omo Trade Commissioner for Africa, Mr. John Humphrey, Ghana's Minister for Finance, Dr. Sh0cks, has signed a bilateral debt restructuring agreement worth $256 million with the United Kingdom to support the country's ongoing debt restructuring effort started by the previous government by the then Finance Minister Ken Ofori Atta. The agreement was signed in Accra with Mr. John Humphrey, UK's Trade Commissioner for Africa. According to Mr. John Humphrey, this is about the third time his country, the United Kingdom, is entering into this debt restructuring agreement with this current government, starting from January this year. They said they from January, edibesi September ya yewomu. Yemfa September no kwa wiye, but besi September ya yewomu. Abaya enter into debt restructuring agreement and premiersa 3 times with UK buying ya the etwamu ya no ema yen $256 million worth of loan. According to Dr. Sh0cks, the deal represents another important step in Ghana's recovery process and marks the third, underline it, the third bilateral debt restructuring agreement signed between the country Ghana and the United Kingdom, following similar agreement with France 1, the US 2, China 3, Singapore 4, European Union 5, and the Export-Import Bank of China. The debt restructuring agreement here, Ofori Atta shasiye ya NDC na so omon kenkan na omon ni nimdia obibi hu omon to omo buase nsuana, they just jump into conclusion, lambast, insult, propaganda statement here and there. Ene o ma baban mu afi no omo keka ko bosome nwotwe. Debt restructuring agreement in UK aban ko an omo no omo aye hyehyeye sa agira so sa premiensa toso miensa ni ya omonya $256 million. Ede be yo monoma. Dr. Kesela to force no ankasa san gina Nsem-Pii so nani mu accept ka kire say this same agreement omo asa hye mu kinati mu bio with countries be to say France, China, Japan, Singapore, Germany, and even the European Union. And of a Export-Import Bank of China and so this same debt restructuring agreement omo no ma san etimu bio. According to Atta forcing towards Ghana's step to economic recovery. This same Atta forcing added that Ghana is also collaborating with the UK Export Finance to restore funding for key developmental projects. BTC 1, the Boligatanga Boko Polymakom Road. Now this road, this particular road, the previous government has secured funding for this route. And Sankran Yekwa and nay, Dr. Kesela to forcing is again calling on UK Export Finance. So more restores our funding. No more fund to the developmental projects. The modernization of the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, the children's ward. That project, the phase 2 of the Obechebi Lamte interchange, phase 1 of the Tema Aflau Road project. All these projects are making come once. They are not new projects. So these are projects initiated by the previous government. These are all projects initiated by the previous government under the UK Export Finance agreement. Yeah, then in opposition. Omo criticize ye ka wonsem bebrebe ka say sa sika Akufo-Addo aban his excellency akoje de be this project no omo ni ba bia sika no afa ene die they are calling on this same UK government to restore funding so that they can complete this project. Ghana politics is a funny adventure. And then the redevelopment of the Kumasi Central Market phase 2. Now, all these, let me put it on record that all these projects stalled. Nentu as well stalled because we entered into a debt restructuring agreement. Until all these projects stalled. And they all buy omu team. Said there will be fiscal space for them to continue these stalled projects. Also present at the signing ceremony were the UK High Commissioner to Ghana, His Excellency Christian Rock, the Chief Director of the Ministry of Finance, Mr. Patrick Nomo, and other senior officials from both countries. Dr. Fossey noted that the milestone in Nadia entering into a debt restructuring, Dr. Kesela to Fossey, now paying so dear, or friend is a milestone achievement. But obisha asiane die na a criminal management of the economy. But no to asone die, it is a milestone achievement because omubenya the physical space abrobosia and the atwa these projects. This is how Ghana politics is. Milestone reflect the strengthening of Ghana's partnership with the United Kingdom and express the optimism that the cooperation will help advance the country's economic recovery agenda. So now, they are continuing the economic recovery agenda initiated by Ofori Atta. From reset to a continuation of economic recovery agenda through debt restructuring strategies initiated by the previous government. Until yes, so I want to hear, yes, say, this is about the third time in just 8 months, Ghana is entering into a debt restructuring agreement with the United Kingdom. Someone initiated just once. Dr. Kiselato Force and Catch the Ghana Force said the economy is criminally managed. In just 8 months, he's initiated 3 debt restructuring agreements with not only the UK, but according to his own statement, with countries like France, Germany, Singapore, China, Japan, and on Kakam. Interesting times ahead. Once again, I am reiterating this same adage that vindication indeed lies in the womb of time.
Too young. Someone to Kuntia Galam say, but sa abana must say abaning chayeno. Abana and chayeno. Abosome nkununienu. Abana abanketwana must say onyinieno. Abana fena or catch the Ghana for so. Yenya botre na fena o sia kokodienu. Abana ba bontia no abaka kire Ghana for say fena o sia kokodie. Ghana for da wia no afa kire akodi fufuo ni nkra. Ghana for da wia na abanketwa na fena o sia kokodienu no afa kire akodi fufuo ni abankwan. The young government, within 9 months, abobosia $15 billion. Abanketwa bobosia within 9 months, $15 billion. But the Duru Galamsey so there, we say Abani is too young to eliminate Galamsey activities. You're too young. Now, the young government, abobosia $15 billion just in 9 months. Just in 9 months, $15 billion. Ghana bakosemu abanbia no yenya ye Fourth Republic, abanbia ba. Now within 9 months, wabobosia $15 billion. And your President Mahama and I say, onu na make history. Now wakwasa na ba. Inti aba bi ho history no guso o yeden o make. And so almost say aban no guso ye young. And so much Jebosia $15 billion. And no dia a banket to Jebosia $15 billion ya a ye. Namum a banket to ano a fighty Galamsea a ye. Na a bufusam a woman say. Womatria media has a subika. And see, we are MPP now kwatena wo show no so a ukwa Galamsey ho asema enam say sansentwani na gisikanti no aka kire no ma shout MPP for ne down say mia wa no nka bi na modia na moye eya no wa babisa me abronya metia say dia na MPP ye eya babisa me brabe bomusuo na babisa me say enka Galamsey asem na dia na MPP ye. But more yet tiamwa na makwele back yet tiamwa na makwele no ne tia ne say mon kanchiro mo say ansa na me de mamu communicators na mo kwa na hosufuo na wo makwa kwaji sika asem botom o mu botom no maka kire mo say mo MPP for de mo ni moral right say mo be ka ho asem na Galamsey fight no mo anya hwe etinka bi you can force NDC for no munya ye na ye yenka makwa kwa discount yate but mo kwa say wo kwa ne say wo ye unprepared and na nwumire ne ka kire mo say hosunu nim ne o kan ye dikan say onim ne o kan dia MPP anya hwe kura na ye nim say MPP aban anda na nado danko akofoado e de Galamsey yes to mu e ma President Mahama ka say obema mo amenasi a achievement ni bi no no nanu adai enipa 900 enipa 1000 a President Mahama ma mo presidential pardon no emu 782 aye Galamsey yes Montia ni ye clergy Muslim society any Ghana fo nyina ne yesin kontomire makura se no banchi makura seno bodie makura seno yensu ayenom makura seno akoma yade ne kidney problem a eba yeso no asem kase no nanu adai presidential pardon President Mahama Maye no emu 782 aye galamsey yesia na nado danko akufuado echi womo na omo ye galamsey kwambone so emfamra kwan so na enye under small scale mining enye proper mining na yesi yenye ne sa na omo say yensuo 782 na nado do omo tumu no President Mahama Baye wa mo presidential pardon and odi kan ye said nkrofo na nado do omo tum awo galamsey hunu obaye obeyi omo enti wo ye journalist na se odwene man no ho a wodwene man no ho a ka wo nkonko gisika emebisa MPP communicator say mia wano nkabi na mo ya woni ya mo yeye but what your mind wa na President Mahama na bi na no ka say enkrofo na nadodo makwa afiase ewo galamsey ho no oba obayi omo ampa oba ye no wayi omo emu 782 wayi omo ama omo kofie omo nyina ye galamsey yes President Mahama kroya ene Lance Minister Kofi Amabua say galamsey no ye collective fight. Yes, a collective fight. You know be any asem because kontomre say na mem kotodia menya problem. Safu benya problem. A bishop benya problem. Moderator benya problem. Reverend minister benya problem. Politician, everybody benya problem. Banchi sayer, bro sayer, everything affected by galamsey activities ya obi odebe kwana no bia no ebenya hunsunsanso nti collective fight enokure na mom at the time na ye ka kire NDC fo ne say national security ntwetwemu kire say galamsey ye ka ho asem no President Mahama introduction of youth in mining in 2013 no ama galamsey adidi emabunu ne tim eba besi nese o ka hwe omuntie
continue
because I youth in mining na President John Dramani Mahama kofa ba 2013 no eno na ama oman no asai eba besi nei
continue
Ghana centralfo empe nokure ebinum empe nokure no omo gisika wo mo pese ombeka nokure nti and mo san central phone so yanimu e wo krom ha say de mo bedi nne na hia mo enya Ghana chichire asem enya daati asem biem se mo nya bibi se mo bottom awie ne se mo da sore na Ghana ni wo kora na mo ye okay
continue
and mo nim pefe say ade ama galamsey enei Ghana mabunu binum o ka hwe omuntie e wo galamsey hu ne say Sa youth in mining President Mahama kofa ba 2013 ni yesi sa NDC mabunu across the country the 10 region then esi sa NDC fo mabunu youth organizers ni nyina do amokoye youth in mining that time na ye model under the YEE asema be ka obi abetima gogo me ko break ba making kind ekwana mu introduce youth in mining in 2013 and the YEA model na NDC mabunu across the country adwo mo ji galamsey wo mo guso se forest mo na MPP bae nti e ka hwe kura na NDC fo nim say NDC ma na ye galamsey ni ne kase and the national security report even identify say galamsey na ye kano and this mabunu and ye ne kase over ayi 89 ayi 78% galamsey ye kan wasem and this mabunu ene because of youth in mining now President Mahama therefore ya ekofa about 2013 and yet President Nanado ekolo on all the political parties say babi aduru no mo mabunu na ye mo mra na nyina ye mfa politics in tonchen no ye try say ye best stop what the na President Mahama akọ catch o mo say me se mo bo say me ba mama mu nyina amnesty ampa obaye no wa grant presidential pardon 782 amomu friafiase ayeden aba enti omaba no he na omo sanako they are going back awo babia no omo ye adwuma na President Mahama etimi ka kire na nado danko akofo ado say ono no de o man ne e matchna e mo no obia enko fight galamsey na President akofo ado e na ye president enti onko ne galamsey ono no ba obeko ne de ono wo na nisuade hu no producer bo video no man producer bo video no a President Mahama kan ye say na nado danko akofo ado e na ye president enti on fight ne galamsey ono so ba obe fight fa video no say man na tie
we're going to drive the elephant straight back into the bush so that the NDC can come back and continue the good work that